stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So it is very early. It is 8 o'clock this morning. And as you can see, we got Bud in the back because we are on the way to the vet. For some reason, he's sick. So we're deciding to go ahead and take him to the vet and see what's going on with him. He's not acting like he's sick. He still has good energy. He's still eating. He's still drinking. But he has developed this nasty cough, like nasty. He coughs before, you know, and he might do a little fake cough every now and again, but this cough isn't fake. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We are on the way to the vet. So we're here now, and I'm about to go ahead and call them so they can come and get him. They're doing this curbside doggy pickup. So I'm about to go ahead and call them so they can come outside. Okay, so update. They aren't doing the curbside pickup anymore. So I'm having to go inside and take him in.
Just finishing up in a room. If you want to have a seat, it'll be
Okay.
just a moment, okay?
Thank you.
Oh gosh, you would pee. But why you do that? Why you do that?
I'm here to ask all the fun questions.
Yeah.
So we've got a cough that started this past Saturday or the Saturday before?
This past Saturday.
Okay. Is he trying? Does it sound like he's trying to get something up, or?
It kind of sounds like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did he board anywhere previously to Saturday?
We were at my grandmother's house.
Okay. Is there any other dogs that are there?
No.
Is it persistent, or is it right after going outside? Is it?
It's kind of persistent. It's not really a particular time. He would cough from time to time, but it's more constant now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he having any other issues? I saw that we're eating fine. We're not vomiting. We're not diarrhea, anything like that.
Nothing like that.
Okay. Any sneezing?
Not that I can recall. No, just the cough.
Okay. And when he coughs, is anything coming up at all? Do you see any kind of like phlegm or anything? Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna take him back, get a weight and a temperature, make sure we're not running a temperature.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have Dr. Peters come in here, okay? And she'll do an exam.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
All right.
Back. I'm gonna send somebody in here with a mop.
Okay. Thank you. Oh. You don't care about me, bud. So I am extremely nervous of what new information they're gonna have for us because, mind you, Bud is old, okay? He's pretty much up there, you know? So I'm a little nervous about the information that we'll get, but they've taken him back to examine him, I guess, or get some blood work, and they'll be bringing him back shortly. I hope that wasn't him whimpering.
Hello, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. So, Buddy's a really good boy. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, tell me about Buddy's cough. It sounds like it started really just over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It kind of, looking at this pamphlet, it kind of sounds like the symptoms of this.
Yeah.
Because he's dry coughing,
Right.
nothing is coming up. He's
Right.
eating, normally, drinking normally. So maybe a mild case, but yeah, it started maybe Friday night, Saturday is when my dad tells me, yes.
Okay.
And it's been ongoing since then.
Okay. No new dogs, not around any dogs in the last 2 weeks.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's absolutely possible that they can pick up an upper respiratory infection, but far less likely when we're not around any other animals because it is a contagious cold. So imagine being isolated in a bubble around new people.
Right.
You're not as likely to pick up a cold somewhere. Not saying it's impossible, but it definitely goes down a little bit on our list. The thing about Buddy is that he does have a heart murmur.
Oh, okay.
It's not severe, so on a grading scale, 6 is the loudest, 1 is extremely soft. He's about a 3, maybe starting to edge over to a 4.
Okay.
The thing that doesn't quite fit is that this cough all of a sudden started. Do you feel like he really has had no coughing prior to this?
I feel like he coughs normally, like, him getting older, when he goes up and down the stairs, he may cough a little bit. Maybe coming in from inside, he'll cough a little bit.
So what can happen is, the most common reason for a dog of his age and his size to have a cough associated with heart disease rather than lung disease. So that's kind of our two.
So if you guys didn't catch any of that, it seems that he has a minor heart murmur. The interesting thing is they cannot find one of his testicles, which is new because they were able to, find it. They did an exam on him the last time he was here, which is probably about earlier this year. And they were able to find it, but this time they aren't able to find it. And the slight heart murmur, it seems that they have to do a x-ray on him. So I think this will be the first time he'll really be needing x-rays. Well, he does have a minor heart murmur, but possible cancer. She did explain to me that with his age, they kind of find this in older dogs. And he's not quite 16. He is 15 and 2 months, it seems. So he is 15 years old. So yeah, we're just waiting for his results now. I don't know why the camera cut off on me as she was explaining this, because she's a doctor, a veterinarian, and can explain this a lot better, but I'm just explaining it as best as I can while holding my composure. I've called my dad and gave him an update on Bud. So now we wait.
Dr. Pierce getting some stuff for you. We'll be right back.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh, you can
Vicky wants to go with you.
I'll take it.
Come here, Bud. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the wrong truck, but I don't need this one.
Okay.
So we definitely have some mild to moderate heart enlargement. There's no fluid building up completely in the lungs right now.
Okay.
The trachea does have a little bit of narrowing, but not consistent enough to tell me, hey, this is absolutely tracheal collapse.
Okay.
So how I would actually treat this is that I would actually recommend that we do a trial of pemobendin, which is our primary heart medication.
Okay.
What that does is it helps the heart pump actually stronger,
Mhm.
so that fluid doesn't get as kind of caught up. But we're not in congestive heart failure, okay? So what we'll do is we'll do, I'm gonna do about a 1 week course of it. I'm gonna send you home with 2 weeks, but I'm gonna give you a call back in a week to
Okay.
see how he's doing.
Okay.
If the cough is fantastic and wonderful, great. Then from here on out, we'll just continue to do pemobendin.
Okay.
That would become a regular medication for him.
Okay.
If at any point the cough is not getting better, or if it's getting worse,
Mhm.
then at that point we will start potentially adding in like an antibiotic, and we'll decide from there.
Okay.
In terms of the testicle, I don't see any mass effect in the abdomen. I cannot find the testicle,
Right.
there's not a mass effect. Has anyone noticed? I mean, I know it's not something you normally
Would know. Yeah, right.
do, but some people might.
Mhm.
So if there's any idea on that, I'm gonna touch base and see if I can find any references about it being potentially going back up, but typically we don't. And the reason I said is I also don't feel a hernia.
Right.
So I don't, if we have an inguinal hernia,
Mhm.
then absolutely that testicle can rise up into that hernia
Mhm.
and basically be there. But I don't see that with him.
Yeah.
I don't feel that. Doesn't mean that it can't be small and can be there. It's just
Right.
it's unusual. And so I'm going to do a little bit of checking some references to see what I can find out about that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Wow. That was a lot to take in. So heart murmur, definitely there. He's gonna go on heart medication for that so far to see how that works. And we have to find where his left testy is. It's not there. That's weird. That's very weird. I mean, Bud is a virgin. But dang, just gonna take his left testy? Where is that? I know you're ready to go, Bud.
So you'll just give one capsule, okay?
Okay.
Twice a day.
Okay, and I can like put in a little treat and stuff like that.
Anything you want. Yep.
Cool.
Watch salty foods. Has he been having any more salt for Thanksgiving?
Probably. I know my grandmother was giving
Yeah.
him the little food here and there.
Yeah.
We monitor that because he does have a sensitive stomach.
Sure.
But as far as what we give him at home, no. So he's eating his regular food
Okay.
and
Because if he has some underlying heart disease and he had a bunch of salt,
yeah, it can be bad.
it can cause fluid retention and then he's coughing more. So that could be another link
Yeah.
that we could see.
Mhm.
And that, I mean, it fits still with heart disease.
Yeah.
But that's often a reason why all of a sudden they'll be coughing more.
Yeah.
Is all of a sudden somebody gives them something really salty, that fluid builds up. But I'm not here tomorrow, but I'm here Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
I'll probably give you a call Friday. Make sure
Okay.
you're doing okay, all right?
All right.
All right, we'll touch base
Thank
soon,
you.
okay? Thank you.
But you said no bill, just medicine. Okay, well let's get out of here then. But you doing?
Just a second to finish with your charges.
Okay. Thank you. Come on, bud. Making all the kids mad on the playground.
Oh, thank you. Get out here too. Thank you.
You are not doing nothing. That dog is so big. Yeah. Yeah. Sit down somewhere. But you are not gonna do nothing. All right, ready? I'm about to say you gotta help. Yeah. All right, let's take this off of you. He was a good boy today, buddy. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. We are on the way home. Bud, of course, racked up a hefty price today. Look at that. Y'all see that? Look at that. A hefty price. Okay? But they did end up having to do a whole bunch of stuff. And they gave him heart medication today. Was this around your neck, bud? No. It was attached to the, what's it called? Bud was in there terrorizing people. Or other dogs, I'll say. He like people. He just don't like other dogs, right, Bud? So yeah, I literally made it all the way home and forgot that I have to pick up these treats, ones that I can just stuff this medicine in so that way he'll eat it quicker. So I may have mentioned in other videos about Bud of how allergic he is to everything. So even though we've been buying these treats for years, I still check the back of the ingredients just to make sure there isn't any corn, because he doesn't need that on top of his heart issues and his little joint pain and everything else. So this is pretty much all that I have to do today. I'm headed home now to go ahead and give him this treat to start him on this regimen. Buddy! Bud! 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 You don't hear me calling you! You don't hear me calling you! Come on. Whatever, Nick.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got